guys, welcome to episode 62 of Turgirls Chirpin', because apparently it's my first day here. I learned English for what? For that?
Someone commented on one of our previous videos the other day and was like, this must be an AI bot. Learn to speak English.
So you think I'm pretty? So you think I'm actually beauty standards? Got it.
It's like,
got it.
We actually speak English fluently.
I see.
Learn that this isn't meant for you.
I see your rage bait and I raise you. I'm taking it as a compliment. But anyways, I'm Lauren.
Oh, I'm Abby, by the way.
You know that.
Unless you don't, but now you do.
This would be a wild first episode to hop on.
If you're clicking on this the first time, go to something else. Go to the last
comment
episode.
and let us know, because I'm curious.
Yeah.
I don't think new people... Well, I am a particular brand of psychopath in that I will just, click a random episode of a new podcast to play. I will not start at the beginning. I'll listen to, a couple randos here and there, get a real flavor for the pod, see if I like it, and then if I do, I'll go back. Like Morbid, I've been working my way, back chronologically. Yeah.
I read through the descriptions until I'm like, oh, this is the one I want to listen to. I personally really enjoyed our last episode.
Yeah, me too.
And I think everybody was kind of flabbergasted at that first story in it. I know I was.
Marlo, my couch is not a toy. You have plenty. Go find one.
There's one right underneath there, I think. Okay.
Now you got Grandpa up. And for what? What are we talking about today? Oh, wait. I do have a couple things. Well, do you have a couple things?
I do
okay,
too,
you do your list. First. No, you do your list. Heated Rivalries. I am such a whore for this show. It is literally really like good. An out-of-body experience.
Dad, if you're listening, skip this part.
You don't want... Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Our dad had his coworker in IT find our podcast because he couldn't find it.
No, he didn't have his IT guy. He was telling him about he was telling one of his coworkers about the trip and about how somebody recognized us and Becca. And how he was like, oh my gosh, yeah, and apparently my kids have a podcast. And the guy on his team just found it and was like, hey, is this it?
Which is wild, because my preceptor did a deep dive into me, and Eric, he's just one of the girls for real. He said very openly that he tried to find me, and then he tried to find my podcast because I told him about it, because we were just vibing, me and him, and he couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, that's what some of my friends have said too.
I'm like, now you see me, now
Granted,
you don't.
now they all follow us.
But hey, it was easy for the guy with a IT background to find us.
I mean, he doesn't have an IT background. He's got a computer engineering background.
Whatever. That means the same thing to me.
That's crazy. Anywho.
I work in healthcare.
Anywho. What were you saying? Just go back to what you were saying.
I watched the 2 episodes that they have released.
Ditto.
I don't want to say how many times. It's more than 4. It's less than 10. And then I reread the book last night. Because we got biblically accurate Shane and Ilya. I woke up at 4:25 in the morning because I wanted to give myself an hour to watch at least a bit, most of the episodes before I went Black Friday shopping with my mom. And so imagine me at 4:25 in the morning seeing full butt. It's HBO, so I didn't know how much it was going to be. And I also didn't know what my palate was going to be, because I've watched Scum and other beautiful romance stories, gay romance stories, whatever. I'm a whore for forbidden romance in whatever context it may be. That's my sweet spot. And this, I was just like, y'all weren't kidding.
No, literally.
But they, the actors, the way that they have portrayed them is just so beautiful. And all the changes they've made, I like. And I feel that it helps us understand the characters easier. And it brings in Scott Hunter in a very appropriate, casual way.
Introduced. I've also seen rumors that if they get renewed for season 2, it'll be Scott's book.
It better the fuck not be. It better be the long game. And then we can have Scott.
I'm sure we'd have both, but it would be following Scott's story. I am obsessed. I love it. I will say I read the book 2 days before the show came out, so that I would have some context going into it, because I was like, oh, gay romance, love it, but I knew nothing else. And I think if you're watching it not reading the book, you're missing some things, like
their
context.
insight, like how they're feeling.
Because like you see it a little bit, like Shane freaks out every single time, but it's not like the same in the show as it is in the book, which is fine. I'm still loving the show, but I have seen other people too that like didn't read the book but have been watching the show. They're like, Ilya sucks. They should take it back. They should not end up together. And I'm like, you don't know.
You're gonna regret that so hard, because the way that they ride or die for each other is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But also like the way that they early into their relationship like externally acted versus their internal thoughts and anxiety and like, oh fuck, I actually like really love this man.
Yeah.
Is just, I mean, first of all, that's real life. Second of all, it's so nice because I'm like, oh, I know exactly what Shane is thinking in this moment.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll talk about them for the whole episode. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, so that's been great. Back to like actual hockey, I guess. Did you watch the Devils Red Wings game the other day?
What Devils game did I watch yesterday?
Where the final, it wasn't the one you watched yesterday. They played.
Because I watched them. I watched the Sharks and the Canucks yesterday.
This was like way earlier this week. But the Devils played the Red Wings, and the final buzzer sounded, and they just like all went at it with each other. Oh even God. Nico Hischier wanted blood.
I did see
Jesper Bratt had a guy in a headlock, which was love. I was like, I didn't know you were like that, but okay. It was.
Is it on NHL Net? Can we watch that today?
We don't have NHL Net.
I know, that's why I was asking.
But it's on ESPN, I believe. Yeah, speaking of heated rivalries.
Dude, do you want to know something?
Speaking of a different gay romance.
Sorry.
Pooh and Laura Stacy being in the box together
was
so funny. First of all, they are popping off.
The wife line.
The wife line is popping off. But I've seen so many people that are like, relationship goals. They were in the box together. What were you saying?
Shit, what was I saying? I don't remember. I'll remember later.
Should we just move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Also on the PWHL front, I need you to pay attention to me.
I am. It doesn't look like it, but I am.
Because you're...
I don't know.
Zoe Boyd. Okay. I know you don't follow the PWHL as closely. You don't know what it is. You don't know her like I do.
I don't. Fair.
She plays for the Boston Fleet. Her TikTok has been my favorite form of social media. Have you ever scrolled through Role Model, aka Tucker's TikToks? I know I've sent you a lot.
I don't know. I'm sure I have, but like, I don't look at usernames. I'm so sorry.
You know Role Model?
The singer?
Yes.
Yes. I didn't know his real name.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to you then. It's fine. Her social media is like the lesbian version of Role Model. Like they are these. I've never seen them in the same room, so they could be the same person, and I would believe it. They are so similar. I'll start sending you more stuff. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll start clocking it.
Clock it. Like the BB.
That's Glock it.
Yeah. Anywho, then the last thing I have before we talk about the Sutter family, Clayton Keller.
Okay, good. I hoped you were talking about this.
Yeah. His father died unexpectedly a couple of days ago now, I believe. And he continued to play with the Mammoths last night versus the Stars. And even though the Stars won the game, they still named him the number one star of the game.
Which was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah. I just thought that was sweet. Did you have anything else that you wanted to talk about?
Not really. I'm wearing my Nailers jersey because Abby and Randy popped off about how men need to be better. And I was like, fuck yeah, Randy. I stan Randy so hard.
Yeah.
Shannon's done a great job.
Shannon's done a great job.
Randy's a good man, Savannah. A good man. Yeah. So anytime I think about the Nailers, which is always when we're talking about the crew or talking to members of the crew, I'm like, time to break it out.
We're actually gonna shout out a guy later in this episode that played for that team that started the whole conversation between Randy and I. I'm putting a headband on because I just, like, my hair is touching my face and I'm about to crash out.
That's real.
You know?
You've had a bit of a crash out days.
Fuck off.
Case in point.
Okay. I look like a toddler right now.
I think you're being really harsh on yourself.
Let's talk. I think I'm going to call this episode Nepotism at its Finest.
Great. I stand some nepotism within reason.
Yes. There is this family, famously known for having a lot of kids in the NHL. Like 7 children, 6 of which played in the NHL.
That's pretty freaking good stats. That's better stats than most teams.
Yeah. So this is the Sutter family. We're going to talk about the first and the second generation of Sutters.
Okay.
The first, look, this is probably going to be a lot of information, but I've done my best to tame it down, but still hit the high points. So just heads up.
My head is up.
The 6 children from the first generation to play in the NHL. Brian, Daryl, Duhane, Brent, Ron, and Rich.
God, what a variety of non-typical names.
I know. So here's a photo for your reference.
Oh, they're related.
Yeah.
Those genes are strong.
Also, here's them on their family farm in Alberta.
Fuck yeah. I would read a country romance about that.
I'll give you a little backstory. Louis and Grace Sutter met and got married in the early 50s. They're the parents. Mm-hmm. They're from Viking, Alberta.
What a cool name.
Which all of these players are like 6'4".
God.
Big dudes. So I'm like, yeah, they were Vikings. That tracks. Did you say me?
They weren't Vikings. Vikings didn't. You've got your geography wrong. But that's okay.
I wasn't saying like the Vikings took place.
I'm like, actually, as a history buff.
Let me be clear. I was not claiming that the Vikings were from Canada. I was making play on how they're built.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
You're wrong there.
Absolutely not.
So they had 7 sons over the course of 9 years.
Golly. What'd you say your name was, Grace?
Yeah, Grace.
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, the 7th brother was the oldest, Gary. He actually chose to stay home and work on the family farm because, of course, they were raised on a farm.
How is the 7th son the oldest?
Like the 6 that made the NHL, but there's 7 of them, so like the 7th.
Okay, so the one who did it.
So, yeah, sorry.
He said, I'm going to run this family business.
Yeah, and he did.
Period.
The brothers actually all say that he was the best at hockey. But when they were when they were trying out for major juniors, he just decided not to try out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
God, the what if scenario there.
For real. So of course they grew up full.
We're doing super good.
Honestly, to me, this is like the original Stahl family. Canadians grew up on a farm.
What are their thoughts about the LGBTQ plus community?
I'm afraid to ask.
Okay.
But I haven't seen anything about them speaking out against it.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'll allow the Sutter family to substitute for the Stahl family.
Yeah, I will say at the end, I'm going to be talking a lot about their careers, but I think it's important that we also talk about the controversies.
Period.
So that you can make an informed decision.
Pause.
And why did... Kill me. Okay.
Where is he?
He's hiding under your chair.
Come here. I know. Oi, honey.
What an overreaction.
You're going downstairs.
You're done.
Stop. That's right. Run. You go too. Go.
He's being fine so far. He doesn't know much of anything.
Like, what the fuck did I do?
He said, I'm asleep.
I'm laying here.
What the hell?
Let me choke on some air.
That was great.
Sorry, that was way too much stimulation, and I knew what was going to happen, but I was trying to, like, if I didn't acknowledge it, then it wouldn't happen.
I was hoping he would lose interest.
I know. Golly, sorry.
If
The
the
pets had to
camera-
go into timeout.
If the camera angle looks a little different than it did about 5 seconds ago, it's because our cat,
I think you should leave
he
that
was
clip
fucking
in.
around and he found out. I will probably.
The yells, ah! Okay, so
Screaming from your cat.
because he knew he fucked up. And then he was acting like I was going to beat his ass and I'm just going to put you downstairs, which is where you ran to anyways.
Yeah. He said, I'll go on my own accord.
It's my choice. You're not making me do nothing. This was my plan all along.
He really is your child, because I remember when you used to get in trouble and you'd be like, I'll just go to my room. I wanted to go to my room anyways.
I'd actually love to be alone. It's loud as fuck in this house and I want to go read my book and listen to the Jonas Brothers.
Absolutely.
You can't punish me harder than I will punish myself if I feel like I've done something wrong. Therefore, your rules don't apply to me. My parents were terrified of me.
Yeah, with good reason, I fear. You were like the impunishable child. All they had to do was tell me they were disappointed in me, and I'd beat myself up for days.
Yeah, that didn't faze me.
Yeah. You'd be like, go to my room? Okay.
Oh, you're mad
There's
at me?
this
You don't like my
famous-
tone of voice? That's really not my problem.
There's this famous story, and you can tell me to cut this if I need to, but there's this famous story of when Lauren was really young,
Oh, God, I know this one.
and she had gotten in trouble, and my mom sent her to her room.
I was like 3.
Yeah, she was like 4.
I was like 2 or 3.
Maybe.
Because I pulled down my diaper.
Yeah, she did do this. Okay. And my mom had like put her in her room and taken a phone call. And Lauren, I don't know, was like fussing, just like being upset that she was getting punished. My mom was standing in the hallway. Lauren stood in the doorway of her bedroom, pulled down her diaper, and peed.
While maintaining direct eye contact, allegedly.
Yep.
And then supposedly I went,
I'm pretty sure she said you just like pulled your pull-up back up.
yeah. And my mom goes, I'm going to have to call you back. And then I'm pretty sure I got appropriately disciplined.
Yeah. So Lauren was unpunishable. Okay, back to the Sutter family.
Anyways.
Where was I saying? Oh yes, their farm was wheat, dairy, and pig. In case you're wondering, but mainly
All things I don't
mainly
eat.
wheat and dairy. I know.
Well, I do like some bacon.
pigs. And now I'll say this. They actually still own the land and have expanded more, which we'll talk about. And they now have 800 acres.
Oh, they Yellowstoned it.
Yeah, I'll continue to. I'll just go in the order of my notes, but yeah.
That's fine. I can wait.
And as very young kids, Lewis and Grace lived in like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. It was a kitchen, a living room, a bathroom, and 2 bedrooms
Nice.
with 7 sons.
Not nice. Not nice.
And how they didn't like have hot water, they'd have to boil snow and put it in a bath, and so they would have to like literally share the hot water with each other. And she said if a couple of the boys had to use the same water, they always seemed to understand. We finally moved into a house that had running water though, and the boys must have taken 5 baths a day.
Me.
Yeah.
Me when I stay at my parents' house or a hotel.
No, literally. I'm like, I'll take a 30-minute shower.
With full heat blasting.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually talk about the brothers. Just some high points. We're only talking about the ones that played. We're not talking really about, what was his name? Gary.
Sorry, Gary. It sounds like you're doing a great job with
seems,
the farm.
Yeah, he seems very private about his life anyways. So
That's real.
Brian is the first one we're going to talk about. The second oldest. He was drafted in 76 by both the Blues for the NHL and the Oilers during the WHA period. This was before the merger.
So then what happens?
So he played for the Blues.
Oh, so he just gets to choose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He played for the Blues for 12 seasons from 76 to 88. Immediately after retiring, he was named head coach of the Blues.
Oh, period.
For 4 more seasons. He also coached the Flames, the Bruins, and the Blackhawks. 13 coaching seasons total. So that's
Wow. So he coached a little bit longer than he played.
Yeah, they're all pretty distinguished coaches.
Yeah, I think that's the right word.
Yeah, I'm going with that. They're all pretty big coaches. Even like the second generation, most of them have coached.
They had longevity too.
Yeah. So he, I think, had the longest. No, he didn't. But he had a really good career. 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daryl.
Quarter of a century.
Yeah. Daryl is next. He was the most successful coach out of all of them.
He's also the most successful cast member in The Walking Dead.
Period. You would probably recognize Daryl. He just retired like 2 or 3 years ago.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Hold, please.
Daryl Sutter.
Anyways, if anyone cares to know, my mile time is less than 10 minutes now.
Period, Queenie.
Never seen that man in my life, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. He's also been married since 1980.
Oh.
First of all, he was drafted in 1978.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 years later, he got married, and they've been married ever since still.
I love it.
Yeah, he played 7 total seasons with the Blackhawks, who drafted him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he moved to coaching after a couple years of being retired. Just to hit some high notes. 3 seasons with Chicago as a coach, 6 with the Sharks, 3 with the Flames, 6 with the Kings, and 3 more with Calgary.
Golly.
Yeah, he retired in 2023, but he did win 2 cups as head coach of the Kings.
I was about to say, yeah, when he was with the Kings,
Yeah.
probably. You did send me a very effective edit for the Kings with...
I'm trying.
Was it Kempe or was it...
It was
Kopitar?
Kopitar.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, maybe they do deserve rights.
Yeah.
And she put on the Kings game yesterday. I was like...
Yeah. He and his wife also have a son with Down syndrome. Okay, next up is Duhane. He was the most successful player in terms of cups.
He sounds familiar to me.
He was drafted in 79 by the Islanders.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of played all over and also all for the same teams.
Yeah, they played like a pretty good core group of the same teams.
I'm going to run through a lot of the crossovers too, but it's kind of fascinating. He played 8 seasons with the Islanders, won the cup his rookie year,
Hell yeah.
and then proceeded to win it the next 3 years as well for 4 total cups.
Okay, Ilya.
Okay, Ilya, where's your Shane? Yeah, he spent 3 seasons with the Blackhawks and then coached for a year or a season and a half for the Panthers before he was fired.
Why did he get fired?
They sucked.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as it wasn't, a humanitarian crime.
No, they just were terrible. So, 4th sibling, Brent.
You say Brent, I say Burns. Brent.
Burns. You said Brent and Burns.
Yeah, because I miss him.
Come home, sweetie.
It was a wild seeing Orlov play. I was like, I haven't seen him
Dude,
at all yesterday.
Every time I see Orlov with the Sharks, I'm like, what are you
It's
doing
like a
here?
jump scare.
Yeah. Brent is the most successful player in terms of career length.
Okay. How long? Let me guess. 18 years? Playing? 30 years
Very,
total?
very close.
30 years total?
17 years playing.
How many years total?
I don't know. I didn't put the number of years he coached.
That's okay.
That's my bad.
That's crazy
Again,
how close I was.
yeah, that was crazy. He was drafted in 1980 to the Islanders.
Heard that.
He won 2 cups,
God, they love
including
to give
his
a
rookie
suitor a cup.
season.
Wow.
2 cups along with his brother Duhane.
I was about to say, what's the timeline on that? 'Cause
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he actually spent 10 years with the Islanders before spending 7 with the Blackhawks, where he played with Rich, who we haven't talked about yet, but is another sibling, and was coached by Daryl.
I would hate to be coached by you
Dude,
or any member of my family.
imagine playing with your brother and being coached by your older brother.
No, thank you.
Kill me.
Playing with my sibling, slay. Being coached and taking orders from my sibling,
Not a slay.
trade me.
I just am very interested in what the dynamics were like.
Clearly, they were vibing.
Yeah, clearly they didn't have a problem with it. He played a total of 1,111 games.
Golly.
Yeah, he had 829 points. And then he did coach the Canadian World Junior team where they won their first back-to-back championships.
What years did he coach
Not
that
the
team?
years that
Okay.
you're thinking of.
What years?
What years? And then he also coached the Devils and the Flames. But there was nothing really significant to note from those periods of time.
Shout out Devils.
Shout
They're
out
having a real
Devils.
shitty season.
So we have Rich and Ron, twins,
They're
and the youngest.
That's just kind of like, why are you making your life so much harder?
Dude, Rich and Ron.
Are they identical? No, I saw their picture.
So.
They're
I don't
fraternal.
think they were, yeah. They were twins, both drafted in 82, Ron by the Flyers and Rich by the Penguins.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, I literally said, played a total of blank seasons.
You decide.
I don't know how many Ron played, but Rich played 13 seasons in the NHL. And together they played 6. 3 with the Flyers and 3 with the Blues. At the time that they played for the Blues, Brian was their head coach.
I mean, with that many kiddos that played and coached, and with, honestly, the NHL is kind of like a small pool of coaching. So, statistically speaking, it was always going to happen. It was inevitable.
Well, Brian was their coach when they played for the Blues, and Daryl was their coach when they played together for the Flames.
I wonder which one they liked better.
Yeah, for the Flyers. No. Daryl was their coach for some point of that, too. I also wonder when they were like, you were a better coach. Probably Daryl, because he's, like, noted as one of the best coaches.
Fair.
Here's a few fun facts about the brothers. As a whole, between 1976 and 2001, there was at least one Sutter brother playing in the NHL. That's an insane...
That's a dynasty right there.
That is an insane stat. There was one game where 4 brothers all played, 2 on the Islanders and 2 on the Flyers. So
Sutter nights. So they had Sutter nights.
They had Sutter Bowl at a much higher level than the Hughes Bowl. Collectively, they played 5,597 games, had over 3,200 points, and won 6 cups.
Golly.
4 from Duhane. Brent also won 2 of those, and then 2 from Daryl as a coach. They also collectively had well over 8,000 penalty minutes. Because they were...
Well, they are massive.
Yeah, they were
back then you
massive.
were scrapping.
Yeah. Yeah, you were, that's for sure. Ron is the only brother who did not coach or play for the Blackhawks.
What happened there?
He just didn't. Every other brother did.
Are you too good for it, Ron?
I also don't know how many seasons you played, so... Okay, and then this is what I was talking about with the 800 acres of land. The Sutter Conservation Easement and Elk Conservation Easement projects. They are both owned by Daryl Sutter. Their initiatives aimed at permanently protecting valuable wetland and parkland habitats in the Viking area of Alberta. So basically just like a conservation
That is
thing.
So hot. I would like to smash a like on that.
Yeah, it's almost...
Take my money.
Daryl said, it's almost 800 acres of our property that will never be broken or inhabited, even if the land is ever sold. We wanted to protect our water and native grass and the old land and all the wildlife that comes with it. Wanda, which is his wife of so many years now, like 45, 46 years. Wanda and I feel very strongly about it. It's a legacy thing, to be honest.
I would shake my ass for that. I am very much on that train. Choo choo.
Choo choo.
First class. Let's save the environment.
Yeah.
The ozone layer's coming back, y'all.
Yeah. Daryl also definitely does the most media stuff. I mean, he was in the league for an extremely long time. Up until just recently, too.
He's the it girl.
He kind of is the it girl.
Of that family. I don't know what that face means.
It's okay. He also was talking about like their childhood because obviously 7 kids and you live on a farm. Farmers don't make that much money.
That's why they have a lot of kids. Free labor.
Yeah, free labor, but also like hockey's an expensive sport. So you got to make sacrifices in some areas, but Daryl, that noise that just came from my mouth was horrible.
It must have felt different because it wasn't that loud.
It felt like a megaphone was just in my ear doing it. Daryl said we'd go to the store after it was closed at night. The owner would open it up for us, and we'd try on all the old used skates that had been traded in. We'd all go in together and buy some.
Oh my God.
And then because they were so close in age, they would kind of just share it.
Yeah.
Or things would be hand-me-downs. But I would say it paid off.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It's so sad. Like, why is it so expensive? It shouldn't be... Hold, please. It shouldn't be expensive to get your kids into some form of a sport. We should just be doing that for free. That is my belief.
I kind of agree with it, but also, like, people that manufacture these things have to make money too. But it shouldn't be as expensive as it is. I agree with that.
I think it should be free. I think that the team should have to foot the bills.
I'd be down
Then
with
you
that,
just
but then
crowdfund.
Yeah, then it would
That's
have
not
to
a
be
word.
crowdfunded, community funded.
Yeah, but if you get a good program, then you bring in more money for more trophies, more endorsements.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, yeah, absolutely.
In practicality, it'll probably never happen. Definitely not in this country. But that's my belief. I've got a lot of them.
Yeah, my pottery pieces are ready for pickup.
Oh,
I was thinking about that today.
she's
I found
an
the
artsy
receipt.
girl. Can't you tell from her headband? Can't you tell from that cozy sweater? She's just a chill girl
I
for
feel
real.
kind of like Blair Waldorf every time I wear a headband.
I can't wear a headband. It squeezes the heck out of my head.
I got big headbands, actually. That's the only reason I can wear this one.
I've got not big ears, but wide ears. Like they poke out.
Filled.
Thin hair and a big forehead. So I haven't worn a headband in many years. many years. I probably never will.
Here's another random piece of lore about this family. 1848. Great uncle Sutter.
Oh, that's a year? 1848?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Johann Augustus Sutter discovered... Johann Augustus Sutter? Question mark. Had discovered gold.
I knew it. I was thinking about when he could discover it. I was like, it's gold.
In 1848, yeah. In land that he owned 500 miles north of Los Angeles.
California?
Just a year before the California Gold Rush began.
The Californians.
There is a book that was written about him in 1925 and then turned into a movie in 36.
What is the name of this movie?
Sutter's Gold.
I'm going to have to see if I can watch that.
Yeah. And then in 2017, all the Sutter brothers had retired from playing at that point. They were all collectively inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Just in one swoop?
Just all at once, at least. I have seen one like monument to them, that it's all of the jerseys for every team that they ever played for.
Eats.
It does kind of
Full course meal.
It does kind of eat.
5
There's
courses,
like,
no
there's
crumbs.
like 12 jerseys.
Damn. Collect them all. Pokemon.
Now we've got the second generation of Suitors. Sean, Brett, Brandon, Brody, Lucas, and Riley. You do not have to remember all their names.
They have like this thing where they focus on one letter and they choose every single variation they can, and then you got like one rando over here.
It's also kind of crazy to me because Brett and Brent are so close in name, but they're not like, obviously they're related, but it's not his son. It's just,
You're not my dad.
I have a family tree for you. I'll insert, but I'll also show you right here which son belongs to which brother.
Dang, Brett's kind of a baddie, eh?
You know, when the Kardashians toured Alcatraz.
Yeah.
And Courtney goes, I'd hook up with the second one.
Yeah.
Anywho. No, I'm like, is he?
I mean, it's a blurry picture.
It is
but
blurry.
From what I saw.
This, also when I wrote second gen, I thought Degrassi next gen.
God, Degrassi, choke hold on me. Choke hold on me. I'll be 90-something, eaten up with dementia in the old folks' home because I had no kids, and I'll be talking about when Degrassi went to New York. I'm
And
pretty
see,
sure that was Degrassi. That was Degrassi Next Gen.
I made a comment yesterday about being old and dementia-ridden in a home.
Talking about how Will Mac is real.
And I'll be like, but they kiss. I know they do.
The video is blurry. I don't care. In my head. Anyways, I've spoken about it enough, and I don't want to put any more pressure on them.
I'll
Shane and
say
Ilya.
it. Yeah, you said it. Shane and Ilya. Okay, second gen. Just like short circuited. There's 6 of them, but only 3 of them have played in the NHL.
Lower odds.
So it's easier to get through these two. Brody, Duhane's son.
Okay.
Drafted in 2011 by Carolina.
Oh, we know that team.
Yeah, he did play only 12 NHL games over 2 seasons. And the remainder of his career was spent in the minors. Yes.
Yesterday, we watched the Canes game that we were at in hopes
We
of
did.
seeing ourselves, and every time we were shown like in passing on camera, we were just talking to
We
each
were
other.
yapping.
But let me show you a picture of my dad who got on camera when they
I'll
won.
insert it.
Okay, perfect. It's right
Yeah,
here.
my dad's on camera. I don't know where our mom went.
Our mom
This was
went on
like-
an adventure somewhere. I don't know.
The game ended in overtime, and somehow with like a minute left in overtime, she just disappeared.
But then she was there when we were
Yeah.
walking up the steps.
I'm like,
I don't know. The woman's a mystery.
I don't understand.
She's an enigma.
Yeah. But Brody retired in 2022.
Nice.
Brett is Daryl's son. He didn't play the most games in the NHL, but he had a really, really, really good career in the AHL, it was in the AHL.
Okay.
He was drafted by Calgary in 2005, made his debut in 2008, and he's actually played for the Hurricanes for a good bit. He played 60 games, and that was through 2024, and was captain for like pretty much every single team that he played in the minors.
Oh, okay.
You said he played 1,090 AHL games, though. One of 4
Gosh.
players in AHL history to reach that.
He was good.
Yeah, he was pretty good in the minors. Look, not everybody can be your dad.
Not everyone can be an NHL player.
Yeah.
Some people have to be really good AHL players.
Yeah. Brandon has been the best of the second generation in the NHL. Brandon is Brent's son, not
Okay.
to be confused with Brett.
I would never.
I bet family gatherings go so crazy.
I bet no one is saying anyone's name at
Like,
that.
can you just wear name tags?
Hey, brother.
Brother. Brandon was also drafted by Carolina, 2007. He spent 4 full seasons with the Hurricanes and then was traded to the Penguins in 2012 during the draft in exchange for Jordan Stahl.
Period.
So, yeah.
Hey, that's our captain. They traded out a Sutter dynasty for a Stahl dynasty.
Yeah. They
They
really
really
said
did.
passing the torch.
They said, you have to go play with the Penguins because only one other Sutter has played for the Penguins, and we got to up those numbers.
Okay, period. He played 3 seasons with the Penguins and then 6 with the Canucks. Yeah.
Shout out my team that has won less games than the Sharks have.
1 WON. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've
was
only
like
won
one.
10 games, and now the Sharks have won 12, I believe, because they beat them.
That was a crazy.
It was very messy,
The last
too.
1.9 seconds of that game went so crazy. Brandon played 770 games in the NHL for 289 points.
That's not bad.
No, that's not bad. Sean is Brian's son. I would love to see if people are actually keeping track of who is who in this.
I'm trying.
I am trying to, and I have it in front of me. Sean was drafted by Calgary, of course, in 98, sorry. 1998. He
My birth
actually never played in the NHL. He spent many seasons in the minors and then in Europe up until 2009.
Dream.
He is currently the assistant general manager for the Red Deer Rebels, a Western Hockey League team. So junior, like major juniors.
What does that mean, Western hockey? Like Western in this country or like,
Yeah.
okay, Western
It's
Europe.
the Western Hockey League,
Okay.
but yeah, I think it's juniors or major juniors,
I don't know.
but it's in Canada. It's important to know so many suitors have also played for, coached, owned, been general manager of the Red Deer Rebels. That's kind of the suitor franchise, if you will.
How the Norrises were with the Blues and their other various teams. That's how they were with them.
The Norrises really did run.
Oh, they ran the NHL?
Yeah.
That's why it's called the NHL, the Norris Hockey League. You heard it here first.
I mean, they did used to have a conference named after them.
Division. They were trying to see how many teams they could own.
Yeah, I think they maxed out at 3.
In their own name or with their little guinea pigs? Anywho. Sorry, I've gotten us wildly off track multiple times now.
It's all good. Sean's been with the Rebels since 2011. Lucas, Rich's son. He was drafted by Winnipeg in 2012. He was also drafted by the Islanders in 2014 because he didn't actually sign a contract with the Jets.
Oh, why?
He still hasn't played in the NHL. And I'm pretty sure he's retired at this point.
That is just very interesting to me.
I also thought that was interesting.
Gets drafted by 2 teams, plays for
None of them. He did play in the minors. And then the last suitor, thank God, we've made it. Riley, Ron's son.
I was like, no, that's the S one. That's Sean.
Ron's son. No, Lucas is Rich's son.
Shane is another
Sean
one.
is Brian's son.
Fuck me, bro. I'm trying.
No, we're on the last one. We just gotta make it through this one.
I'm just an ordinary girl.
Riley is Ron's son. He was drafted by the Washington Capitals in 2018, and he started playing for their affiliate, the Hershey Bears, which that
is so sweet.
Isn't it?
I would not be scared of them at all.
It's in Hershey.
That's fine.
But he still plays for their team. I'm pretty sure he's captain.
Good. Look at you go.
Yep. Second gen facts. Brandon, Brody, and Brett, the 3 that played.
The 3 Bs.
The 3 that played in the NHL all played for the Carolina Hurricanes franchise at some point, whether it be for the Charlotte Checkers, their affiliate, or for the Canes.
The Canes love a family.
They
said it as a family event.
They do love a family. Brett and Brandon played 2 seasons together on the actual Hurricanes.
That's sweet.
Brody didn't have any crossover, but they all played for the organization for 1 season.
1.
They really could have just called him up and been like, Super Bowl!
I know, it's not like they've never done that before.
I know, right? Crazy. But Ron's son gets up there. Anyways. Sorry, that wasn't fair. It's a sore spot. So the Red Deer Rebels, yeah, they are a junior league hockey team. Brian has been head coach. You got to stick with me on this one, okay?
I'm trying.
Brent has been head coach, general manager, and owner. I'm pretty
Period.
sure he still currently owns the team. Sean was a scout and is now the assistant general manager still.
Okay.
So again,
and Sean is whose son?
Sean is
it's
Brian's
one of the B's.
son.
Okay. Right.
So I'm pretty sure Brian was low-key fired by Brent as head coach, and Sean took over.
I mean, that's the dangers of working with family, is if they suck at it, you still got to fire them and then see them at Christmas.
They said, I'm firing you, but your son's going to take your position.
Professionally, nar.
Nar.
But I still love you.
Yeah. So we've got some Brent Sutter controversy, and it's not even necessarily his controversy. He just kind of had to take it on the chin because he was in a position. He was okay. Let's talk first about Daniel Carquillo.
I don't feel bad for men ever, so I'm excited to see him take it on the chin. As you should, bare minimum.
That's going to be the next quote. So here's a couple fun facts about him. He, first off, because I talked to you about this last night and I talked to Randy, he is the CEO of Wasana Health, which is a life sciences company that leverages, basically they use psychedelic drugs to treat traumatic brain injuries, which is crazy to me. Granted, I don't know anything about psychedelic drugs.
Hallucinogenics and psychedelics have actually done wonders for treating PTSD, in particular with veterans.
Period. He started it because he retired kind of against his will because he had so many concussions. And so he was seeking help. Someone recommended psychedelic drugs, essentially.
Sometimes you just got to do some shrooms and get on with it.
And so he created this company.
I've never, though.
Second up, for fun facts on him, he played for the Wheeling Nailers.
Hey!
First of all, let me relive. Wheeling Nailers initially... What? My first thought when I see anything Nailers, the crew. So normally, you know, the spokesperson of the crew, at least in our books, Randy.
Or Shannon. Mama y Papa.
Mama y Papa, for sure. I go, hey, Randy, do you know anything about this guy? He responds, car bomb. Can you expand on that for me? Apparently that was his nickname because of how he played. He played very aggressive and very physical. Hence,
love it.
All the concussions that he had.
Okay, Ilya. I did read that conversation and he goes, that's a name I haven't heard in years.
I pictured him pulling out the tablet. Dust. Oh, yes.
There he is.
But he apparently played for them when they weren't very good.
They should be paid because they are the team's historians. The crew, I hope the Nailers actually appreciate them as much as they should.
I think that they should pay them. Advertising.
Free season tickets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ariana Grande.
I'm just going to hold space with that.
Sorry. I can't do it. The third. The third, he has been very outspoken since he retired about the treatment of NHL players on and off ice, and an advocate really for, like, how do I want to say this? Victims of the cycle. You know, the NHL protects their own and they don't fix a lot of problems. And he is kind of not a whistleblower, but some people would call him one.
That's because organizations view players as property, not as people.
Yep. But he's been so outspoken. It is interesting to me because there's a lot of controversy around him and players being like, or just fans being like, well, when you were in the league, you were a horrible person to play against. You were brutal. Like, it's crazy that you want to speak out now. But, like, honestly, good for him.
Honestly, that's what he was getting paid to do.
That's what he was getting paid to do, exactly. And also, shut the fuck up.
And also, that was on ice.
That's like
the thing. Some of these guys on ice, I'm like, you're
psychotic.
You're a demon. I'm convinced.
Tom Wilson.
In particular, Tom Wilson.
He's a prime example. Off ice, I'm like,
scary.
You're a different person.
Like, God forbid a man wants to speak out.
Yeah. He even took part, he kind of started a class action lawsuit against the Canadian Hockey League.
I've been part of a class action lawsuit. I wanted to be involved in a lawsuit. So when Celsius got sued a couple years ago, I did. And I won $2.
And not even enough to buy one.
But that's okay because I just wanted to mark it off my to-do list.
Be involved in a lawsuit. Check. So, yeah, this class action lawsuit was against Canadian Hockey League, alleging abuse that crossed over the line into, trigger warning, we're going to talk about some, like, sexual abuse. I mean, we're not going to go into detail because he didn't necessarily, but the abuse that crossed the line of physical and sexual assault through hazing as a rookie of the Sarnia Sting, which is a major junior league team.
Did he also get sent to a party in the middle of nowhere and see a dismembered woman and then run out of a window and be running away?
The Vegas story.
And then have a teammate pull up on a horse and gaslight him?
My favorite.
That is traumatizing.
My favorite part of that episode is that you go, you're dead. Or, ew, die. But Daniel, as opposed to many other victims, had multiple teammates corroborate his story and join in the lawsuit with him.
Period.
Yeah. He disclosed all of this, and this is my favorite part. He took to Twitter and he posted, I think it was 8 separate tweets detailing everything that had happened and included pictures and screenshots of emails. It was kind of incredible, but he disclosed
I love an expose.
all of that and included photos of some of the male players dressed up as women in a very mocking manner as part of in an 8-part Twitter post. Yeah. It also had a string in that post about how the WHL knew, as did Hockey Canada. What do you know? They didn't do anything about it because, quote, it involved the suitor name. So then everybody was like, so was there a suitor in the photo? Because he did, I want to say the faces were scratched out, like marked out in the photos.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's like, okay, was it because players played for suitor at that time? Was there a suitor in that photo?
My thing is, Prince Harry got
That is
in trouble
insane
for
to me.
wearing a Nazi costume, but they don't want to hold. Yeah, as he should.
Yeah.
That was someone should have bitch slapped him more times than once, and they don't want to do anything because a suitor's involved.
Yeah.
They always have some bitch ass excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using bitch ass in the masculine form because it's directed at men.
Yeah, period. Bitch ask. Oh my gosh. And then later, after a lot of speculation, it was implied that players in that photo were actually playing for the Red Deer Rebels.
Owned by the Suitors.
And at this time, Brent Sutter was coaching that team. So
you are responsible for your players. You should get in trouble for that.
I agree.
I know.
I absolutely agree. He, along with the Rebels, released a statement. Brett Sutter, this is so funny. It lists all of his titles at this time. Owner, governor, president, general manager, and head coach of the Red Deer Rebels.
Casual.
Brent Sutter and the Western Hockey League take matters of this nature very seriously.
Do you?
Did you?
Did I miss the part where it was taken seriously?
I didn't
I'm
catch
looking
it.
and I'm not seeing it.
I didn't either. The Red Deer Rebels Hockey Club have reviewed the photographs shared on social media and indicated to the WHL they do not believe any individuals depicted in the photograph are former members of the Red Deer Rebels. The WHL is committed to providing a safe and positive environment for all players.
Are you? Just because you say it doesn't make it true.
No, for real.
Your actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, words mean nothing without action to back them up.
Exactly.
The WHL has a zero tolerance policy for all forms of abuse, bullying, harassment, and hazing.
Liar.
The policy applies to all individuals associated directly or indirectly with the operation of a member club or the league.
That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true. You've got like a 90% tolerance.
Yeah, but that's not where this ends.
Good.
Because Daniel also accused Daryl Sutter of abuse.
Oh.
Daniel played for Daryl on the Kings, I believe. Yeah, on the Kings during his time there.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that he saw Daryl kick a player on the bench in the lower back and berate a Kings defenseman, Matt Green, out of a dressing room before a team meeting, specifically because Green had a concussion, saying, quote, what the fuck are you doing here? I don't want your negative energy in here. You're injured. Get out. Which, like, personally, I can't picture Daryl saying, I don't want your negative energy in here.
Your aura is dark. Leave. Did any Kings players come out and confirm? What about Matt Green?
No one corroborated this part.
Also, yelling at a concussed player is like yelling at a kitten. They don't know what the fuck you're saying to them. Their brains scrambled.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be well, I don't want to say that.
At the time that these allegations came out, Daryl was coaching for the Flames, and he denied them. And when asked whether he had done anything, he said, "No, I think honesty and truth always prevails. We'll just leave it at that."
Honesty and truth does not always prevail. Who
No,
told
it
you
does
that?
not. Like, I love the wishful thinking, but it does not. Hope this helps.
I mean, you're a
So-
rich man, so your version of honesty and truth is normally different than reality. But I digress.
Yeah.
So
I'll
did he get
read
kicked
this
out of the
first.
family? Did he get written out of the will?
No, the WHL portion of it, that's the class action lawsuit that they filed against the Canadian Hockey League.
Okay, so that is definitely true.
Yeah, that happened. That was corroborated by multiple players within that organization and that were at that party / hazing ritual, if you will.
Yuck.
And I believe they settled and someone was fired, but they couldn't really, like, nobody involved in that. It didn't seem like anybody else that had been involved in that still played, so they couldn't really take action.
Well,
But
it was a systemic issue, number one.
But they take these accusations very seriously, Lauren, and they have
Sure.
a zero tolerance policy.
Sure, Jan.
Now, the Daryl Sutter of it all, nobody corroborated that, including Matt Green.
He denied it.
He
Was concussed.
Yeah,
I want to know who the players that got kicked in the back. What did he have to say?
I don't know, and he wasn't named, so.
My thing is, I could never be a part. I would get traded so much because if my coach is kicking me, I'm bitch slapping.
Yeah, which
And then I'm getting fired from the team.
I will say Daryl Sutter is known to be like a very, not harsh coach, but very like he runs a well-oiled machine and that he has very disciplined players. So,
But to what extent?
yeah, and kind of what it seemed like was the reputation that Daryl, sorry, I just had a panic for a second because I was like, did I press record?
That would have been horrible.
I would have been pissed.
We would have called it a day and recorded tomorrow.
Sorry, we're actually not coming out with an episode. But I think the reputation that Daryl had earned for himself, like nobody corroborated it. They were like, okay, as far as we can tell, he's been a good person. So like if nobody is saying yeah. Also, this was at a time where lots of coaches were being brought to the light for how they treated players.
Good.
You remember that Rod story that I told you the other day? That was also in this time period.
Do I remember the Rod story? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
The racial slur, not said by Rod.
Not said by Rod, but Rod was like, he said that. I corroborate.
You're fired.
Yeah. I have another thing that Daniel said. He said, quote, "The truth of the matter is that hockey is its own worst enemy. I've continued to say it. This hiring shows," because I think that was when Daryl got hired by somebody else too. And he was like, how dare you? Which like is fair. If this is true, absolutely, that's a fair reaction. There's been numerous accusations against the Sutter family, not just Daryl, about the way they treat people and the abuse that's prevailed in organizations that they've been head coaches and general managers of. I wasn't saying anything new. And then it talks about the Red Deer Rebels portion of it all. It's just like difficult because...
You know what I think?
What?
I think anyone in a position of power in the NHL, and honestly, from like juniors up, I think you should have to undergo psychological testing by the CIA.
Why? By the CIA.
And build a profile so that we can tell how much of a sociopath you are. Then I think based on that, you get fired and replaced by a woman, or you're allowed to continue. And that is the only way that we're gonna. That's the only way we're gonna see change with the toxic masculinity culture in hockey. It's so
it is bad,
deep in the roots.
My thing is, I bring it all back to Gary Bateman.
Fuck that guy.
He gives me terrible vibes, and he also like, if you are the commissioner of a league, you should not feel so comfortable expressing that you don't care about 6 of the teams in your league strictly because of where they're located geographically, even though they make up some of the
Even though they
most
are
success.
hockey.
Between those teams, they have more success than so many other teams.
Because, like,
And also, like, if he, at the end of the day, this whole Carter Hart Filthy Five situation, that's on fucking him for allowing them to play if they so choose. Like, you have a backbone and have some morals.
Well, he doesn't see anything wrong with it.
I know, and that's the problem. He needs to go. He's old and decrepit and has no fucking morals.
Yeah, and I think that... do I want to say that?
Because then he's leaving it up to the teams to decide these things. But the teams, it's a business. They're going to do what they think is going to make them the most money. And that is not always the most morally right decision. So, but yeah, with the suitors, I mean, make what you will out of the controversies. I fully believe the WHL one. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at the NHL one if that's just been covered up. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true or not.
Well, like, the way that hockey was coached and played in the 70s and 80s when they came into it, you can't do that now.
No, and I want to say...
Or back then, and you have to adapt or die.
And I want to say somewhere I saw that he had made a comment, because he's since retired. Yeah. Daryl has. I want to say somewhere he made a comment about how he has some regrets about how he treated some of his players, because now he's got kids that are the age that they were, and how he sees it from a different perspective now. But, like, also you can't go back in time.
Like, my thing is, if you are coaching, you are in a position to essentially protect your players. Like, you are supposed to be a parent.
I agree.
You are supposed to set them up for success, protect them, and turn them into good people. Like, maybe that's a bit Ted Lasso of me, but results only get you so far.
I agree. Absolutely.
And you have to live with that. And you will have to answer for it eventually.
Yeah. But that's the
not in this life, the next.
Yeah, I actually finished reading through these notes and I was like, God, is there no one good in this league anymore? And so then
Joe Thornton, Brent Burns.
But so then I had to go do more research on the guy that we're talking about next week.
Dylan Strome.
We're not talking about Dylan Strome next week. Don't misconstrue that. But
I was just listing more good guys that I know of.
But to feel a little bit better, because this guy seems to be liked by everybody.
Okay. Good vibes.
His name's Larry Robinson. Spoiler alert. Let me know if you do have any controversies about him, and I'll call him out as well.
I don't know that man, but I will next week, apparently.
You will. Yeah.
Anything else we want to speak on?
Be a good person.
Ask yourself, if it was being done to you, how would it make you feel?
Ooh.
And if the answer isn't good, don't fucking do it. It's just, it's basic.
I hope this helps.
Hope this helps. But our listeners don't do that shit.
I would hope not.
They don't.
Right?
They don't, because no one who acts like that is going to be able to sit and listen to this episode or these episodes, because we talk about it all the time. Some people do hate watch, but
it's good for our engagement nonetheless.
Also, I would like to take a moment and ask y'all, if you listen to us on YouTube, please subscribe. Like 80% of the people who listen to us consistently do not subscribe. Please subscribe.
I can see the analytics. And if you listen to us, please subscribe.
And comment. Let us talk.
Smash that subscribe. We used to do that as a joke, but now I'm like, please. Anywhere if you want to subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, you can subscribe on all channels. That would be my preference. But YouTube is the highest number of people who listen to us consistently but do not subscribe.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to speak
guys?
on. With Halle Berry. With the Halle Brown James. Anyway.
Anywho.
Bye. See you next episode.